Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, I'd like... Oh, sorry. Hi, Salwa.
Sorry, Layla. I'm on my way.
I'm in the restaurant. What would you like?
A cheese sandwich, please.
Are you ready to order?
Okay, bye. Sorry about that. Can I have a tuna salad, please? And...
Okay. Anything else?
yes, please. A cheese sandwich.
We haven't got any cheese. Is chicken okay?
Maybe I can check. No, okay. Chicken is fine.
Would you like any desserts?
Yes, I'd like a piece of carrot cake, please.
Okay. Anything to drink?
Yes, a glass of apple juice, please.
1 glass of apple juice.
How much is that?
That's 11 dinars 50, please.
Hi, you're late.
I know. Sorry. So, where's mine?
Here's your sandwich. They haven't got any cheese sandwiches, so this is chicken. Is that okay?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, sorry. Can I have your sandwich then? I'm really hungry.
A lot of us waste too much food. Unfortunately, not many people try to change this situation. Guess how many meals the average British family wastes every month? 24. That's a lot of food and a lot of money. Around 60 dinars a month or 700 dinars a year. But what food do you think people waste most often? Surprisingly, it's not cheese, vegetables or meat, but everyday food like bread, potatoes and milk. And we don't just waste a little bread or milk, but 24 million pieces of bread and 5.9 million glasses of milk every day. And what about potatoes? If we each throw away a few potatoes, altogether that's 5.8 million potatoes. That's a lot of chips. Food waste is a serious problem. Here are some simple ways to avoid food waste. Check there isn't much milk in the fridge before you buy more. Stop buying too many things at the supermarket at one time. Check the use-by dates on food and eat it when it's fresh. Stop food waste.
I love food. I love eating it, and I also love looking at it. I visit a lot of good restaurants, and some amazing chefs come to my studio, so I see and try some fantastic food. I enjoy cooking too, but I'm not a professional. There's actually another food photographer who is a chef too. He's quite famous, Adel Elaham. When he photographs food, he also cooks a meal for everyone.
Can I start with a general question? Is food important to you personally?
I love food. I love eating it, and I also love looking at it. I visit a lot of good restaurants, and some amazing chefs come to my studio, so I see and try some fantastic food. I enjoy cooking too, but I'm not a professional. There's actually another food photographer who is a chef too. He's quite famous, Adel Elaham. When he photographs food, he also cooks a meal for everyone.
Nice! So, what equipment do you need as a food photographer? Can I just use my phone?
Cameras on phones are okay if you write a blog in your free time, but I use a proper camera, a digital camera. You also need a tripod. When you photograph food, it's important to keep the camera very still, and a tripod is something with 3 legs which can do this. And you can't hold a heavy camera for a long time.
Yes, that's hard. What food is difficult to work with?
Burgers are really hard. The bread starts to look terrible very quickly. It becomes wet from the meat. So we don't cook the burger completely, and we paint it with a brown colouring. It sounds terrible, I know. Ice cream is also a problem because it melts quickly. Some photographers make ice cream from potatoes.
Really? That's amazing. What tips do you have for food photographers?
Never use the flash on the camera. The bright light of a flash is not good for photographing food. It's better to use natural light, so put the food near a window. There are also a few tricks to food photography, of course. For example, we often spray a little water on fruit and vegetables, or we paint meat with a little oil. It's cheating, but they make food look fresh.
Clever. So, what happens to the food after you finish your work?
Well, a lot of it goes in the bin, I'm afraid. You can't eat it. We don't waste everything, though. If it's a salad or something cold, and it hasn't got any dangerous chemicals on it, then someone usually eats it.
One.
Some foods look quite boring in photographs. A glass of juice, for example. In this photo, there's also a slice of mango. And I like the glass. It's modern.
2.
There's a pretty blue cup and saucer in this photo of a cup of coffee.
3.
White plates are usually the best for food photography. We can see the beautiful colours of the fruit. They contrast with the brown and silver knife and fork. In this photo, there's a bowl of soup. There's also a pretty spoon. I like the green soup and the decoration on the top.